Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we have a huge topic. Will Pep Guardiola stay at Manchester City beyond his current contract? Of course, that expires on the 30th of June 2025, which is at the end of the upcoming season. The Club World Cup, of course, lies just after that, or the second half of it does anyway, but we'll get onto that. Basically, of late, Pep Guardiola has not talked too much about renewing his deal. A lot of the assumption in the media and around the club is that Pep would leave at the end of his current deal. That would be 9 years, 9 full seasons at City. But he has hinted that he may extend, he may not extend, we'll see. Nothing's set in stone, but we're going to discuss here whether Pep Guardiola will stay at Manchester City. Now, I'm sure every single City fan out there, without doubt, would be absolutely over the moon if he did stay. He's signed a few contract extensions at City so far, of course. His first contract came in 2016. Everyone assumed he would stay maybe 3-4 years, as that is what he did at Bayern Munich before City and of course Barcelona. I really do hope Pep extends. I'm sure that's not a surprise to anyone. The sheer success, joy he's brought City fans, the players, the culture around the club has changed a lot, and he's made us into a global super team. To kind of unpack what he said, you need a little bit of context, but I'll say what he said first anyway. He's basically said he would not rule out a contract extension. He doesn't want to announce he's leaving. He said when he does leave, he will make sure everybody knows. It'll be a similar situation to Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool last season, I believe. I think he'll probably let everyone know he's leaving a good chunk of time before that actually happens, so people can prepare, and also so the club can prepare. I'm sure the club will know before we do, but I'm sure he will let the club prepare for who's next. Now, as I said, Pep does not want to leave at this moment. Pep has said he's definitely closer to leaving City than when he joined, of course, but that is because he's 8 years into the contract. It's a long time at any club. He quoted it to be an eternity. 9 years it'll be if he runs out his current deal, and that is a very long time. But I hope he stays, of course. Eddie would absolutely love to still be in charge, and he repeated this a few times, absolutely love to be in charge when the Club World Cup happens. City, of course, qualified for that by winning the Champions League in 2023. That is next summer. It's in the United States. 2025, the Club World Cup starts in the middle of June, ends in the middle of July, and of course Pep's contract runs out at the end of June. So whether he'll extend a few weeks and play out that tournament, we're not sure yet, or whether he'll extend further than that and hopefully maybe make it to 10 years, I don't know. But Pep has hinted that it's definitely not the end as we know it for now anyway. I hope he signs a new deal. He said he'll let us know when he does leave. But if you think about Pep's time at City, he joined in 2016. Everyone said at first he's not going to hack it in the English division. He doesn't know how to do English football. He's messed up. He can't do it. Tiki-taka don't work. After a year, he finishes third. He did have quite a few struggling games and quite a few key moments. Remember Everton away, 4-0 loss. There was quite a few moments where he went, is he, I didn't go like this, but I think a lot of people question him. Is he cut out for this? Claudio Bravo in goal. Is he ready for this? John Stones wasn't working too well. This kind of football just wasn't working. Next season, 100 points. Centurions, unprecedented. 100 points, 2 losses in the whole season. Absolutely remarkable stuff. City win their first Premier League under Pep Guardiola. The next season, we win not only the Premier League, again 98 points, beating Liverpool, who only lost one time, and that was to City. We also win the League Cup again like the season before, and also the FA Cup, the domestic treble, and we went a long way too in the Champions League, being knocked out very unfortunately by Tottenham. We weren't even that far from a quadruple. People said, Pep's not going to win the Champions League, City are cursed, all this stuff. He's a fraud, he can't win the Champions League. The next season was a struggle again. There was a lot of change at City. We lost Vincent Kompany, we lost David Silva. We were a season away from losing Sergio Aguero. It was tough, it was really tough. And Liverpool dominated the league. It was the COVID season. They hit 99 points and City were 18 beneath them. But we weren't bad. We weren't bad by any means, and that was also the season we signed Rodri, which has turned out to be monumental. People still really question Guardiola though, and then the next season again, a lot of it was spoiled due to COVID. We make it though to the Champions League final. Was it our time? It was going to be Istanbul, and then it was moved, and it ended up in Porto, and we played Chelsea, and something in that final just didn't work. Pep Guardiola could question whether he got it right on that day. Did he get it wrong? Did he get it right? And a lot of people said Rodri should have started, Sterling shouldn't have. And there's a lot up in the air. Should Pep have done what he did in that game? Who knows? But we lost. That's the bottom line. Champions League wasn't ours, unfortunately. And it's a gutting day to think about But again, no Champions League for Pep. And we're on to a new season, 2022. We have that absolute sheer heartbreak again. Of course, we won the league in 2021 and we won the League Cup again. We wanted that Champions League, and the following season we had that heartbreak. 2022, we somehow win the league in the dire moments. İlkay Gundogan saved us, who actually was Pep Guardiola's first signing. But it was heartbreak. Real Madrid, 5-3 up we were against them on aggregate into added time. Rodrigo scores just before added time. Then he scores again, and then we lose in extra time with Benzema, and I couldn't believe it. That was honestly, I felt sick for weeks on end. I felt sick after that game. We didn't make it to the Champions League final, and Liverpool obviously lost to Real Madrid in the final. But the following year, of course, Manchester City won the treble. The treble. Everyone said Pep is going to leave. As soon as he wins the Champions League, he's going to leave this club. City, you finish when Pep goes, all this stuff. He wins the treble, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. And he stays. He stays. It was actually earlier in that season as well that he signed a new contract extending to 2025, and that's his current deal. And he stayed. He stayed. He won the 4th Premier League in a row. That had never been done before. And he's still here. He's not left yet. I think he's a very honourable man. I don't think he'd ever leave partway through a contract unless something went horrifically wrong. And he's still here with a year to go now, 1 season to go. He's not left, and now I feel like this talk the other day from Pep, it felt different. When he normally talks, he talks it down a lot. There was a lot of stuff early this year that Pep would leave. I heard it from lots of people that Pep was going to leave in 2025, maybe with De Bruyne as well. And now I feel like his recent quotes, maybe it's different because it's an American media and he doesn't want to say too much. I think he might stay. That's my personal opinion, by the way. I'm not quoting any source there. I think Pep might stay for at least 1 more year. There's no contract signed yet. I think he'll really take his time with the decision he makes. I think he's really going to weigh up what's right for him, what's right for his family, what's right for the club as well. He'll value a lot what the club think. He'll sit down with the CEO, with Cheeky, with Khaldoon, the people he knows very well, the people he trusts very well. And I think he'll stay. I don't think it's at all related to the 115 charges, any of the FFP stuff brought on us by the Premier League. A lot of people have said that as well, that Pep will leave because of 115. I disagree. I think Pep Guardiola might stay at City for 1 more year. I might be proven wrong. The bottom line is we have at least 1 more year of Pep Guardiola. Whether he stays another year or not, we've had 9 years more than almost any other club on the planet with the greatest manager of all time. I think he's an absolute godsend. As a City fan, I've grown up with Mancini. Obviously, when I was like 7, 8, it was amazing to win that league title. Pellegrini brought us the second one. And then Pep Guardiola's brought us 6 more. Not only that, a number of FA Cups, League Cups, the Champions League. We're so lucky. So whether it extends, he doesn't extend, we're exceptionally lucky either way. That's the fortunate position we find ourselves in. I hope he extends. I'm not sure whether that will happen. I'm sure we will probably have heard a decision from Pep by maybe a midpoint of next season. We'll see what happens. But Pep Guardiola, will he stay? Will he not stay? Make sure you leave a comment down below. And also, please subscribe. I'm trying to bring as many of these videos to you now as I can. I'm trying to take this channel a lot more seriously. I've finished university now. So if you can help out, drop a sub, drop a like, share the video, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and let me know any other videos you want to see. But please, Pep, please, I'm begging you, stay another year. Every City fan wants you to stay. I'm not sure whether it'll happen. Hopefully it does. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. I've talked you through the context of all this and whether Pep will stay, but I hope to God he does. And I'll see you in the next video. Nice one.